Brave browser is a revolutionary browser for everybody in the world. But with this brand new browser no one's ever used before comes brand new problems. So in this video, I'm gonna give you guys a complete step-by-step tutorial, and then I'm gonna try to solve a lot of the common problems with this browser. Keep watching. What's going on, everybody? Alex back with another cryptocurrency video, and today I'm giving you guys a deep dive into the various features of the Brave browser. It's going to be a complete tutorial. I'm going to dive into the specifics of this browser, and I'm going to try to solve as many problems as I possibly can. All the common problems, like for example, referral codes. I made a video on how to make $450 in under 30 minutes, and a lot of you were asking me, hey Alex, how do you get the referral codes? I'm going to go over the creator site, so how to make your own creator account so you can kind of like tip other creators and receive tips from people, as well as share your referral code and get $7 per download. I'm going to dive into, the people are having problems with going into their websites. Certain websites won't let you do certain things. Again, guys, this is a new browser, comes new problems, and has features that you're not used to. So I'm going to break it all down for you as simple as I possibly can. But before we get started, guys, if you haven't already subscribed to the #1 YouTube channel on the internet, cryptocurrency YouTube channel, I have no idea what you're doing. Do yourself a favor, and do me a favor, of course. Hit that subscribe button as well as the push notification bell so you can get videos like this all the time. I try to keep it down to earth. I try to update you with the latest and greatest cryptocurrency information, guys. And also, I have a private group, by the way, that you can actually get paid for engagements. Yes, if you actively share information in the group, I will pay you for it. So go ahead, go to below, it's Telegram, and join the group. It's 100% free. So let's jump into the video. First thing you guys got to do is, of course, download the Brave browser. I'm not going to dive into that because it's pretty self-explanatory. Just click the download button for 64-bit, right? Most people have 64-bit, and then install it on your computer. It's going to take you through a process where you can actually take all of your information, your history, your cookies, as well as your bookmarks, and transfer them from Google Chrome to the Brave browser. Go ahead and do that if you want to. Make this browser the default. All the the basic things that you kind of do when you get a new browser. I'm not going to go through that. So first thing I want to show you guys is kind of like the home page here. So as you can see, this blocks ads, trackers, and just to give you guys a quick overview, I have way better videos on this. I have one video on how to make money with this. I have another video that reviews it and explains the ecosystem of this Brave browser. But just to give you a quick overview, this is a Chrome source code browser. So it's exactly like Chrome, but it has a little spin. It basically pays you to watch advertisements, as well as simultaneously blocking ads, blocking HTTPS upgrades, and saving hours of your life. They even claim to save battery life, and they claim to save like your phone bill rates because people are using data or whatever. So it's basically the best browser ever made, and you get paid out in basic attention token. To this day, I've made almost $700 to $1,000 worth of basic attention token just for doing what you're already doing, okay? This uses 1/10 of the resources that Chrome uses, so it's actually easier on your computer because it's blocking all these trackers, and it's the greatest, most revolutionary thing I've ever seen. I have other videos, you guys can dive into it, but like, let me show you something really quickly. So they pay you out in basic attention token. I know a lot of my viewers already know this, but basic attention token is a cryptocurrency that's worth real money. As you can see here, it's worth USD. You can sell it for US dollars, cash it out to your bank account, and use it to go buy food or whatever you want, right? They pay you out just for doing for what you normally do. You browse the internet, right? For watching ads. So what they're doing and why this works and why they can do it, and I know a lot of people are, oh, it's too good to be true. But the reason why they can do it is because they're taking the huge inefficiencies of the current internet infrastructure, and they're kind of cutting the middleman out. There's a lot of people doing some funny business on the internet, and they're kind of cutting those people out and making it a lot easier for people to make some money. And we're getting a piece of that market share paid out in basic attention tokens. So that's basically an overview of it, and I've made some money off of it. So let me just jump into so this is the, kind of like if you open a new tab, this is what's going to look like. You can see I saved some time in my life. You can see the most viewed websites. Now this is the advertisement. This is the ecosystem thing I'm talking about. You can actually advertise on yourself on this browser if you pay for it. And then you have the reward settings. I know the juicy part is the reward settings. So let's dive into that first really quickly. Then I'll go over like the Brave Rewards Creator, how to get your own affiliate referral code. And then I'm gonna dive into why it doesn't work for certain websites and how you can use these features to your advantage. So first thing, let's just see the Brave Rewards. So if you click right here, it's gonna give you kind of an overview of your Brave Rewards. You can see I've made, $20 USD to this date. Let me click this real quick. And this is for just watching ads and receiving tips. And I'm gonna explain what I mean by tips. I'm gonna explain the ad thing, right? So right here, you can either turn off every single ad you've ever viewed, or you can watch them and get paid for it. So if you guys ever go on YouTube, you're gonna hit from ads, even from my videos, you get hit, ads for left, right, in the middle of the video. You can block them all by simply just turning this off. If you turn this off, it will never show you an ad again. Now, if you do want to get paid for watching the ads for your attention, that's why it's called basic attention token. If you want to get paid for it, you can turn this feature on and they will pay you for watching these ads. Okay, that's how you get paid, right? Now, there's an auto contribute feature. So Brave Rewards they actually have this kind of like Brave creators ecosystem to where if you create content, which by the way, almost every single person on the internet creates content. If you have an Instagram, if you have any social media, you create content. So this is for you too, okay? If you create content, you can, auto contribute to your favorite creators on a month-to-month basis, kind of like a subscription. And I'm gonna show you how to set all those up, but just that's kind of like an overview over it, right? And this is like a monthly, I'm a creator, of course, you're watching my videos, so I get monthly contributions. Obviously, nobody's really using it because this is a really new feature. And you can get tips too. So if you make a really good content and people like it, go ahead and tip, you can even say it in your video. So I think that's really interesting. And I'm gonna dive into the Brave creators, but let me first go over some settings and some various features that was different from Chrome that might kind of trip you up. So first thing first, I want to go to the setting right here just to quickly show you. If you are into cryptocurrency, they actually have a built-in MetaMask, which is an Ethereum wallet with ERC20 tokens that you can store here if you wanted to. Interesting, cool. Downloads, just like any other Chrome browser, it shows your download history. Bookmarks, same thing. You can manage your bookmarks, put different, if you want to do crypto news, whatever you want, right? History, same thing, everything's the same, right? So let's go back to Brave Rewards, and I want to go into settings. So this is where it gets a little bit different. So everything's the same. You can change your theme to whatever color you want. You can on start open a new tab page instead of continuing where you left off. You can pick whatever you want, but I think the main thing here that differs is the shields. So I'm just going to click the shields right here. So the shields, they're blocking the trackers and the ads, and you can see that by clicking right here, this Brave shield. Right now it's off, and I'm going to explain the difference between it being on and off. So if I go to a random website, let's go to like this website right here, Bitcoinist. You can see that this shield is on and it blocked 8 things. I don't know exactly what they blocked, but if we click the advanced view here, it'll tell you it blocked 8 cross-site trackers. And this is what I'm talking about. So if you go to another website, then the Bitcoinist will know that you went to the website. And then you're probably asking, what do they need this information for? Well, they use it to sell you things, to advertise, to see your internet psychology, to make predictions. They take it all, it's called microdata. They put it all into, these algorithms that predict things. And trust me, they're extremely accurate if you don't already know that. So I picked certain settings. I kind of left them to default, but I just want to go over it really quickly with you guys. So you can see it blocked a whole bunch of stuff. So let me go back to the settings here. And then you can go to additional settings, and then you can actually click privacy and security. And this will, I'm not going to dive into the specifics details because it can get very complicating and you might not know about, a lot of this stuff. But if you wanted to, go ahead and read the form, go into those. I mean, if you're looking to look that deep, you're probably not watching this video. But for the main person, for the basic person, the only thing you really need to worry about is this right here. So click shields, and it shows you right here, cookies and device recognition. Okay, there's simply the cookies is probably the most important part that you want to block. So what cookies are, basically, they leave crumbs. So that's why I call it cookies. Like I told you, they leave crumbs into your browser. You go to different websites and they track your history, right? They track where you went. I only block usually cross-site cookies because if you leave the other cookies, then it'll actually enhance the experience that you have on the website. It'll make the website load faster. So I don't mind if the Bitcoinist leaves their cookie just for this website, but I don't want them tracking everything else. So that's what I do. This is the default settings. So you can play around with this right now if you wanted to. You could also switch to search engine. This is basically the only thing different that I've noticed from Chrome. Okay, everything else is the same, and I'm sure a lot of you are not messing around with Chrome like that anyways. And you could obviously change the printer, the download, all this stuff, the languages, et cetera, just like Chrome. Okay, so you got the Brave rewards that we went over, how you get paid, right? The different features. You know, you can turn on and off the ads, right? You can auto contribute to your Brave creators and your monthly contributions. Now, one more thing before we go to Brave creators is if you have a website that's supposed to be doing something specific, but it's not working. Okay, I see this all the time. And it's usually with like a pop-up box or something. Like maybe you go to a website and they have like a cool like Google Maps feature that shows a part of the Google Maps, but it's not working for some reason. It's because the Brave browser is working too well. All you have to do is turn off your shields and it'll give you the features that you're looking for. And by the way, if you turn off your shields, every time you go to that website, and notice how, you know, right here it says show notifications. If I click it again, if you go back to that website though, it actually saves that for you. So there's a lot of websites that are using cryptocurrency that require a pop-up, right? It requires, you know, the decentralized apps. I'm not going to dive into that because I know a lot of you are going to get confused, but dApps require these pop-ups to kind of interact with my devices, right? So if there's any pop-ups, anything that should be working on the web page, if it's not working on your website, whatever you're looking for, it's because the Brave browser is most likely blocking it. Okay, it's not the browser, it's not because the browser sucks or anything like that. It's simply because it's doing its job too well. So all you have to do is turn off the shields. And every time you go back to that website, the shields will automatically be off. So you don't have to keep turning it off, but I don't want them to show notifications. So I'm just gonna turn that back off. Okay, so if you guys understand that, that's probably one of the biggest problems people are having with this Brave browser, is that if the website's not doing this, add this to your checklist of ways to verify if the website's not working. Just make sure you turn off the shields for that website. Okay, so that's that problem right there. Now, if you wanna get affiliate links, so I have the video, how to make $450 in less than 30 minutes. I show you how to make money and I do it in real time right in front of your face. You guys can go check out that video, but before you go do that, there's something called Brave Creators. So you could just simply, I'll leave the link in the description below too, Brave Creators. I'm just gonna Google search it for now. I'll leave the link in the description below. That's the creator. But Brave Creators will actually pay, okay, it's not giving me the home page. But let's log out because I do want to see it. So this is kind of the main homepage for Brave Creators. You can earn more for your content and publish it to the web. So the overall gist here is that there's a lot of people that that create content that want to get tipped or want to get rewarded for this, and they actually give you the referral code to sell the browser to people. It's not even selling because it's free. But you can share the browser and they'll pay you $7 worth of basic attention tokens. So let me log in one more time. All right, I logged in. I didn't want to show you that, but what they're going to do is they're going to send you a verification or login. Actually, it's not even a verification link. It's actually a login link. And you have to go to your email, click that login link, and it'll take you there. And if you don't have a Brave Rewards Creators account, then they're basically going to ask you to write out your profile, put your information in. Now, one thing that's going to trip people up to get, you know, before getting this referral code is they're going to, oh, I don't have a website. It's going to ask you, what's your main website, right? What's your main website, your platform as a business owner or a creator? And you do have a website. All you have to do is go to Instagram, take your main Explorer page. So like your profile on Instagram, take that and that's your website. Or if you have a YouTube, take that, that's your website. Those are actually websites. And then you sign up for Brave Creators and it's going to take you to this page here. Okay, so there's a couple of things you can do on Brave Creators. The first thing you see at the top is a statement. It shows how much money you've made in Brave. You know, I'm not going to dive into that. Like I told you guys, I made about 2,000 Brave total, which is like $600-700 or something like that, depending on the price of Brave at the time. But yeah, I made a pretty good amount because of this referral program and because of Brave Creators. And you don't even need like a YouTube like I'm doing now. You don't need any of that. You can simply, every time you meet a new person, hey, yo, bro, you ever heard of Brave? Quickly explain it to them, get it downloaded on their phone or their computer. And that's $7 worth of basic attention token at the current price. Keep in mind, the current price is like it's divided by 4 from its top price. So if that $7 can turn into like $32 if you just keep it in there. So, and I talk more about that in the video. I'll leave the link in the description. I already talked about that a couple of times, but you can see here the statements, you can see how much your balance is and what they're going to pay you. So this is one thing that's really tripping people up is referrals get paid out on the 8th of each month, and your rewards get paid out on the 5th. If you're not receiving your rewards, it's because most likely you haven't verified your account. So if you come here, and it's gonna actually say disconnected, but all you have to do is verify your account, verify wallet. So you click there, and this basically KYCs you. Now it says join Uphold, but I already have an Uphold account. So let me just log into Uphold. So this is Uphold, and all you have to do is KYC. So KYC is know your customer. You just upload your ID. It will guide you through it. They want you to KYC. They want you to get paid. They're not trying to hold it back. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, they're stealing my money. They're not stealing your money. You just have to verify your identity, okay? Once you verify your identity by uploading your driver's license and a picture of yourself, right? This is so that you're not spamming the internet and making all these new accounts and trying to like basically take advantage of them. You are going to be connected. So it's going to take like, sometimes it's quick, sometimes it takes 1 to 2 days, but you do the KYC and then it should say, it says disconnected for me, but when you click that, it'll say verify wallet. See how it's authorized? And then it's going to ask my 2-step authentication. Let me open up my Google Authenticator real quick. And if you don't know what that is, basically like a way to secure your account. So let's just type this in real quick. Okay. So there you go. So it doesn't say it there, but it would mean that you're, okay, there you go. Verified wallet. Look, see, and it shows that I'm connected. Okay. So if you are not getting paid out, it's for most likely that reason. And the problem I had is I had 2 Uphold accounts. So, because I made one like 4 years ago, I've been in cryptocurrency for a long time. And they said that you can't do that. So just make sure you have 1 Uphold account, and they had to delete one of them, and then verify it and connect it. Okay, once you do that, they'll pay you out in Uphold. Okay, so that's gonna solve the problem. So again, just to go over it, on the 5th, they pay you out for the rewards you receive from advertisements, and then on the 8th, you get paid out for all the referrals that you receive by kind of promoting this website. Now, let me just show you my graph, my referral graph that shows downloads. It shows, you know, installs, and it shows 30-day use. Now, quick thing, you know, you can see here referral promo stats. You can see that 81 people have installed it and 143 have downloaded. I don't know why these people are not installing it, whatever the case may be. But there's one thing that there's actually tiers. So as you can see here, if you get people in group 1, which I believe is United States, you get $7.50, and then it goes down below for different countries. Let's see the details for each group, so we can see and make sure. So right here, group 1, United States, and then Australia, Canada, and then all these different countries, and they give you less and less money per country. So that's basically kind of like the breakdown of how much you can get paid. So let me go back and show you guys how you can get your referral code and some of the tipping banners. So one thing you could also do is you can add a channel. So I added my YouTube channel. You could add a website, basically anything where people are, you know, having traffic to your website, you can add it. And then it will basically make this tipping banner. So I'm just going to customize my tipping banner. This is what mine looks like. And this, you could see it at the top of my YouTube channel. So maybe if you already have Brave downloaded, you could see at the top that I have a tipping banner, right? Just click this right here and it'll show you, or one of these buttons and it'll show you, right? And you could add your YouTube channel, you could add, you know, your Instagram, and it basically kind of like a mini website. It's pretty cool. So I'm just gonna press done, and I want to actually preview it so I can show you what it looks like. So if I go to tipping banner, preview banner, so this is exactly what mine should look like. Okay, and then you can make it monthly, and that's what I mean by monthly contributions. It'll automatically do that. So that's it right there. That's for the tipping banner for my creators and stuff like that. And even if you don't have like a YouTube channel, I suggest you guys use the website, create this, and create the tipping so that you can get this referral link right here. And this referral link right here is what you use to share with people to download the browser. So literally, if I type in this is my referral link, which hopefully you guys used it because I took the time out to make this video, you can see that I'm the referral right there. And if somebody downloads it, I get paid in that way. Okay, so just to go over it again, Brave browser, revolutionary new browser, uses a small amount of resources, and it actually is really, really good when it comes to blocking trackers and restoring your privacy on the internet, making it so that, you know, they're not spying on you, and you can actually get paid for your attention, hence basic attention token. Basic attention token is worth 28 cents. At one point it was worth $1, so you can get paid a pretty hefty amount. And if you have problems with your shields, you know, on certain websites, make sure if your website's not working, if something's going on and you think it's the browser, turn off your shields before you think that, and then retry it. It'll automatically refresh the page. If you're having problems getting paid, Well, it's probably because you don't have your wallet verified, right? If you don't have your wallet verified, they're not going to pay you out. And once they do, like, let's say, for example, like, let's say you got paid out 660 BAT like that, right? If it's like the 20th of the month, which today is the 19th, then they're going to pay you all the past balances that you should have received on the 5th and the 8th, like I explained to you. And you'll receive the lump sum of the cash, and then you can move that to any wallet in cryptocurrency if you're having, you know, trouble buying and selling cryptocurrency. By the way, I have a whole course on this, and I also have other videos on my YouTube that teaches you how to buy, sell, store, and receive cryptocurrency, and you know, just the best safe practices in blockchain technology, Internet 3.0. As you guys see, this, you know, distributed, decentralized technology is very revolutionary, and you can get paid in a lot of ways, in which I've been doing for years. And it's crazy how people are just catching on. But you know, it's very simple, guys. That's how you do it. You get your referral code right here if you didn't know. And that's basically everything I could talk about. If you guys have any problems, leave a comment below. We'll talk about it. Join my private group. And if you have problems, I'll try to solve it in there. I'm answering questions, you know, in that private group. And of course, you get paid for joining the private group. But that's it for this video, guys. If you like the quality of this content, hit like. If you don't, leave some constructive criticism. Subscribe for more video updates. And like I always say, if you don't get with this technology, you will get left behind. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Catch you in the next one.